Hey, welcome to this class. Before we get started, be sure to subscribe to this channel by clicking the button below. We're going to be working into some tension into the neck. All you're going to need is some space just on the floor. So when you're ready, I'll meet you there. We're just going to start this class by simply tilting the head over to the side. Most of these movements that we do before we get going, you want to make sure you do them nice and slow. We're not forcing anything through these movements. We're doing everything nice and slow. And then when we come out of them, again, we're coming out slow, but make sure you listen to the cues of how to get out of these stretches, because if you come out of them sometimes the way you came in, you can get muscle spasms and you can react pretty quickly to them. So to begin with, we're going to take the left ear towards the left shoulder. And as we draw that left ear towards the left shoulder, we're lengthening through the right shoulder. We're dropping the right shoulder down towards the floor. We're creating a little bit of length through this right side, through the right side of the neck. And we're just going to hold here for a little bit. We're not going to be here for too long. And we're not going to be doing too long into these stretches as well, because if we overdo it, then the next day we might actually end up tighter. We want to think about doing these stretches just little and often. Tuck the chin in towards the chest to come out of the stretch and roll the head through center. So instead of popping back through the way we came in, we're going back through down center and then picking the head up. This time the right ear goes over towards the right shoulder, lengthen through the left side, feel the left shoulder drop down towards the ear. And like I was saying, we want to make sure we do these stretches just little and often, so they're kind of maintenance rather than doing this one big session like once every few weeks, and you create this reaction the next day that can make you a lot tighter and almost have an adverse effect. Tuck the chin in towards the chest, work the chin through center, pick the head up. Now, a lot of us have our necks moving forward, sort of like tech neck, where we're on our phones, we're on computers, we're tilting our head forward. So we actually need to look at lengthening through the back of the head and strengthening through the back of the neck as well. And to do that, we want to think about being nice and tall. So the head is working its way up towards the sky. You're thinking nice and tall, and then you're actually going to tuck the chin in towards the chest, in towards the back of the neck. So you're tucking the chin in, and you're actually working the head back a little bit. So as the chin comes in, the head goes back, and you feel this length through the upper sort of portions of the neck. And we're just going to hold for 5, 4. It's not the most flattering way of doing it. 3, 2, 1, relax the shoulders. We're going to go one more, tucking the chin in towards the chest, draw the head back. We're going to go for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You might feel a little bit of strength in the upper back having to come in. Now, if we can get that strength to work in the upper back, that takes a lot of pressure off our neck. So the more we get everything to work together, then it takes this work away from other parts of the body. We're actually going to go one more. We're going to tuck the chin in, draw the head back, and then feel that strength in the upper back a little bit. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Shake the shoulders out. We're going to go a little bit deeper into that stretch that we just started off with. But instead of just having the hands sort of free and moving the shoulders, we're going to anchor these shoulders down. So to do that, we're going to take the right hand underneath the right bum cheek. So we're just going to sit on top of the left hand, so that is now the right hand. So that right hand is now grounded. It's stuck there. And we're going to slowly tilt our left ear towards our left shoulder. And you're starting to feel a little bit more of a stretch through the right side. Again, that right shoulder can't pick up. It has to stay where it is. And just slowly drawing the ear down towards the shoulder just a little bit more. Just hold for 5, 4, feel it relax. 3, 2, 1. Tuck the chin in towards the chest, roll through center, lift the head up. Undo the hand, take the left hand underneath the left glute, sit on top, and then slowly tilt the right ear towards the right shoulder, lengthening through the left side. Hold here for 5. As the numbers go down, feel it relax more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Tuck the chin in towards the chest. Rock up through center. This time extend the right arm out to the side. We're going to imagining you're going into a cookie jar. So you're reaching out into a cookie jar and it's down kind of around about where your hip is. But you can't actually reach out to it. It's just kind of out of reach. and you're keeping the body centered through the center line of the body, and you're reaching through and you're feeling this extension through the arm. So we're going to start with the palm facing down, and then we're going to slowly tilt that left ear towards the left shoulder. And then you'll feel this stretch. Reach through the right fingertips. Keep reaching out as if you're trying to grab it. Grab for the cookies. Keep reaching out. 2, 1. Tuck the chin in towards the chest. Release the arm down by your side. Come back through center. This time, left hand goes out towards the cookie jar on the left. And then slowly reach out and then tilt the right ear towards the right shoulder. And you'll find one side you definitely feel a little bit tighter than the other. Keep reaching out through the fingertips for 5, 4, everything relaxes as we go down. 3, 2, 1. Tuck the chin in towards the chest. Come up through center. Relax. This time we're actually going to do it slightly different, but we're going to reach out through the right side. This time the fingers are facing down. So we've got a palm. It's kind of like a bit like a Spider-Man hands here. And we're drawing the fingers down towards the floor, keeping the arm in line with the shoulder. So reach out through the palm, press the palm away. This time we're actually going to turn the chin towards the left side, and we're going to reach the chin out as if we're looking over our left shoulder. So as if we're just trying to look over our left shoulder a little bit. So reach through, press through the right palm for 5, 4, draw the shoulder away from the ear, the right shoulder away from the ear. 3, 2, 1. Release the right arm down by your side. Turn the head back through center. Switch it out to the left side. So left hand, palm is facing out, fingers facing down. Reach through the left palm. Press out. Turn the chin towards the right shoulder and just looking, glancing over the right shoulder. Keep pressing out. Keep pressing out. Draw the left shoulder away for 5, 4, 3. Press through the palm. 2, and 1. Come back through center. Drop the hand down by side. Give the shoulders a little bit of a roll. Again, we're kind of going through one set of each of these. So if you end up want to do more sets, feel free. But again, like I said, we want to be doing this little and often. So these stretches, as much as they feel good, maybe go to 2 sets. If you're going to do 3, maybe not do the whole video, just because you're going to definitely pull up a little bit different from the next day. You want to make sure you're fully relaxed. And again, little and often is better. So from here, we're going to take ourselves onto our side. And we're going to work a little bit into the shoulder to help relax around the neck. So once you find yourself in kind of like this recovery position on your side, you've got your right elbow in line with your right shoulder. Your palm is facing down towards your knees with your fingers facing up towards the ceiling. Grab a hold of around about where your watch would be, and then slowly just guide, not press, but guide this right wrist down towards the floor so you get this internal rotation. If you want to add a little bit more of a stretch on, roll your left shoulder forward towards your right elbow and just adds a little bit more on. And you're just going to hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. I'm going to go one more into the shoulder. Guide the wrist down for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Press your way back up. Switch it out to the other side. So you're going to go over onto the left side. Left shoulder makes its way down to the floor. Elbows in line with the shoulder. Fingers facing up. Guide the back of the left wrist down towards the floor. Slowly, slowly making its way down. Just using the weight of the hand on top of the wrist for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Last time. Guide the left wrist down for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Press your way back up to a seat. Sitting on tops of the feet, you can have the toes tucked or untucked. It's up to you. We're going to interlace the hands behind us. So bringing the palms together, interlace the hands, create a little pointer. So you create like a little gun with the fingers, with the index fingers, and press those fingers down towards the floor, pressing them into the floor and lifting the chest at the same time, really opening up into the front of the chest. But a main focus is drawing the shoulders away from the ears. You're creating as much space into the neck as you can, so the shoulders fall away from the ears. Lift through the chest, press down into the fingers, hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release the hands, give them a shake, roll the shoulders back. If that felt good, you can do that again. We're going to do something slightly different, where we're just going to introduce having the fingers down onto the ground, but turning the fingers out. So the thumbs are facing forward and the fingers are facing back. So the tops of the fingers are on the ground. You can maybe even bring the palms flat, but I would start with the fingers and then work from there. Press down into the fingertips, open up through the fronts of the shoulders, lift the chest, and then draw the shoulders away from the ears. Press into the ground for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Give the arms a little bit of a shake. Roll the shoulders back. So we're going to just work the shoulders up towards the ears. Retract the shoulders back. So draw the shoulders back and then down. The shoulder blades come down. So feel that squeeze as they come down. Draw the shoulders up. On the inhale, back and then down. One more time. Shoulders come up, back and down. And that's where we're trying to reset these shoulders, because a lot of our tension through the neck is if our upper back isn't working too much, and we feel that if our upper back isn't working and supporting our shoulders, then a lot of that strength and that roundness comes through. As much as we want to loosen up into the front of the shoulders and into the neck, we really need to strengthen up into the upper back. So just rolling the shoulders, creating that engagement of where we want the shoulders to sit, so that we take all that tension away from the neck. It's just something good to finish on, so that when you move forward, that's how you feel the engagement for the rest of the day. Thank you so much for joining me for this class, and I'll see you soon.